Soon, over 40% of those living in sub-Saharan Africa will be under the age of 15. The problems these young people will face as they grow up are severe. Limited educational opportunities, serious health hazards, and few job opportunities. Alive and Kicking was set up to improve the lives of young people, focusing on their most basic right, the right to play. Sport is important, not only because it promotes healthy living. It also helps children develop crucial social and psychological skills that they will need to rely on as they grow up. In Africa, young people are not able to take part in organised games because schools and clubs simply cannot afford even the most basic equipment, balls. But this isn't just a question of poverty. Despite an abundance of local leather and local labour, all balls available are imported from overseas. They are exorbitantly overpriced.
You know, the ball is so expensive. No, our parents can't afford to give us money to go and buy the ball. And this ball is so expensive, nobody can afford to buy for you a ball in here. So that you can make on your ball and stretch your body and play the football.
Imported balls are synthetic. They are not suited to tough playing conditions such as stony playing areas, and once punctured they are impossible to mend.
We have different varieties of footballs. We have synthetic leather. The synthetic leather, we have those made in India, the Costco. That's an Indian brand. They have like this one, they have football with the badge on it, football team badges, all synthetic. I have those, most of them come from Pakistan.
If a group of children are lucky enough to have a ball, they will often find that it lasts only a few games. Children have to make do with balls they make themselves out of plastic bags, string, and any other scraps they can find. Alive and Kicking makes repairable footballs, netballs and volleyballs in Africa using African leather. These balls can withstand rough pitches and harsh vegetation as well as heat and rain. They can easily be repaired by a cobbler even in remote villages. Each ball is hand-stitched, providing jobs and skills training for local workers. Alive and Kicking balls are far cheaper than the imported alternatives. It is a matter of urgency that Alive and Kicking balls are made available to young Africans for one other vital reason. Each ball carries health warnings about HIV/AIDS and other fatal illnesses like malaria and TB. Alive and Kicking balls immediately capture the interest of young people. This gives adults the opportunity to educate them about how to look after themselves. The sports field before and after games is a much more relaxed environment to discuss sensitive topics, such as how to avoid contracting the HIV virus. Self-confidence, teamwork, taking responsibility for your own actions. These are all sporting skills that are needed off the pitch in the battle against AIDS. To drive the message home, Alive and Kicking has produced a set of posters that feature African sports stars endorsing these key health messages. They can be used by schools and clubs and also at sports tournaments, which bring together whole communities. Sport can reach communities that health education services often can't. Alive and Kicking has grown remarkably quickly, in line with demand for the balls and the growing use of sport for health education. Stitching centres are being set up across sub-Saharan Africa. Our list of supporters is also growing. UEFA has placed an order for 81,000 footballs, which they will donate over 21 months to schools in 53 African nations. But this covers only a fraction of those in need. The World Cup in 2010 will be hosted by South Africa, the first time an African country has ever hosted such a prestigious event. Millions of people will be watching the games from around the world. And yet, poverty, unemployment and staggering rates of HIV infection will be the stark reality faced by the majority of the population. How can you help? If you log on to the Alive and Kicking website, you will find information for individuals, schools and clubs in the UK on all the topics raised. You can even meet the stitchers from the Alive and Kicking workshop. If you want to do more, you can donate a ball online for just £10, which Alive and Kicking will deliver directly to a school, sports or youth club, orphanage, slum project or refugee camp. It is your choice. Your ball will give many children the chance to play sports and receive life-saving health education while supporting local employment. Log on to find out more.